Mm-hmm. 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 It's better to know the devil you know, the devil you don't. 'Cause wherever you go with the devil you know, you're never alone. But it's better to know the devil you know, the devil you don't. Yeah, mm-hmm. 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 Devil you know. Mm-hmm. 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 Get a water. Okay. All right. Back in here. God damn this fucking cord. So I guess let's see if we can do this whole dungeon. I think I should be able to. Oh. Because if I need bombs, I can probably use the hammer. There's plenty of bomb flurs. So I can just do that. There it is. microphone cords out of the way. There's a chest in here. Oh, he angry. I caught a Poe, I guess. You just found a dead guy. You found a dead guy in a bottle in a box. Now, what are you gonna do with that? You're not gonna drink that dead guy, are you? You know, Hero of Time is a good subtitle for me, but I think I'd like to go by the name of Dead Drinker. No. Oops. Hold on. Oh, shut up. Kinda hate the way Discord works. Kinda just hate Discord, to be honest. Okay, where the fuck am I? Did I just pick that up? Surely I picked that up. Not that retarded. Wait. I am that retarded. Just lose focus a little bit sometimes. Okay. Let's see if I can, pull this keyboard down on my lap. Make that a little easier for me. I'm not smothering the microphone. I'll get you. I will get you. Burp. Alright, it's fine. I don't need that bomb. I said I don't need the bomb. I don't need it though. Oh, that doesn't work? Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, I have the bow. Hiya! Don't you worry about a thing, my friend. We are in good hands. Lizardmen? Just gonna bop a couple lizards. Give them a quick Lizzie bop. Let me bop ya. It's time for a bopping. Oh, you can't both be here. Alright. You're gonna get bopped. You're gonna get a thud. You're gonna get a big thud. Oh, you can get around that? The fire? No. It's good to know for future runs. How's it going, by the way? I like how quiet it gets after you turn off the fire. Wish it was a little quieter here. In this house, yeah. Okay, don't know if there's a chest in there. Oh wait, can I do this? Don't have bomb flowers up here. And then the bomb is just in here. No, not so lucky this time. Can I cheese? Just gently cheese into the mouth. Oh. Can't cheese this. Hold on. I was gonna say maybe I could shove myself in there with a bomb, but then I wouldn't even need to do this. So I guess I can't finish this yet. I don't imagine the Megaton hammer would do that. Bomb shoes? Yeah. I have a couple of those. I'm gonna try to follow the logic a little better. Try to do an actual legit run of this. Okay, so let's make it daytime, because I never checked what's the bow minigame has. So let's shoot. Shoot minigame. Faster Link. Yes, for grown-ups. Oh, yes. God damn it. Almost. Free try. Oh. That's right. scum it. Wash away the fun with the scum. Wonderful. Oh. Hey, you're pretty good with that. You're pretty good with that bow. You know how to handle an arrow. Have some nuts. Hey, Sarah. Are you the Sarah I'm thinking of? Could be other Sarahs among us. Okay. So I guess I'm going to do jabs. Alright, let's go into Jab's tummy. Which we can do. That'll be the first dungeon we actually complete. Put it away! Put it away! Put it away! Okay, I just updated XSplit. Still getting high CPU usage. Okay. That's only when I use hyperspeed right now. But doesn't seem to cause any real problems so far, so whatever. Anyway, I guess I still need to go into Lake Hylia for that. You're Sarah, he's Sarah, he's Sarah, I'm Sarah. I was just referencing that scene from SpongeBob a couple minutes ago. I forgot why already. Okay. God, it's too fucking hot. It's 86 degrees. And it's past 6 p.m. And it's in Seattle. It's not right. This is wrong. Okay. So, to recap. I get that stupid fucking error noise. I'm tempted to just let the pause take longer just to stop hearing that noise. Let me actually uncheck that, because that's... Yeah, I hate that. Pause. Alright, so... Recap. We have all the tunics, all the shields. Have most of the adult items that I need. I don't even remember where I got all of these. I know I got fire and ice arrows in the same room in the Deku Tree. And I haven't actually completed any dungeons. I've only been in 2. And I have the hook shot, I don't have the long shot. If I'm going to do the game properly without huge glitching... Do I have a fish? No, I have... Let me... I just turned that off. It'll go away eventually. Let me take this out. Let me drink this dead person. So I can gain 1 heart. I need to go get a fish. But if I'm to complete this game without using a bunch of glitches, I'm gonna need the long shot to finish to do the fire trial in Ganon's Tower. I think that's besides Besides like 1 or 2 spots in the water temple, that's really all you need the long shot for. Can you like... What the fuck? I hope you could hear that. There's like... That was not a siren, that was someone honking for like half a mile, like down the entire stretch of this neighborhood. That was... Yeah. I'm used to living in a small, shitty town, but at least there's like no awful noises like that. I hear a bunch of honking in Seattle, much more than I'm used to, but I've never heard that. Okay. Oh wait, we already did the fish scene, so whatever. Just take care of these octorks, as I used to call them, because my brain just wouldn't read certain letters, or it would add them. No, it just took away the second O, or the third O. So I always read this as octork. I just called them octorks for a long time. Oh, that's already raised? I don't remember being able to... Wait, I can't... No. I can't make that jump, actually. Silly me. Where's Roots? I think Roots is already down the hole. So we're just gonna... Oh yeah, I do need her for one of these rooms. I can do this one. Oh wait, I can't? Never mind, let's go get Roots. I'm going back to my roots. What is my least favorite temple in this game? Well, for counting child dungeons, I think the Great Deku Tree is just the most boringest, but it's also just short, not very complex. But for just talking about adult dungeons, like actual temples, probably the Shadow Temple is the least interesting to me. It's the most linear. What about you guys? What is your... You can stick to this game, or you can tell me what's your like most or least favorite dungeon in any Zelda game, any 3D Zelda game. Oh yeah, see, I know a lot of people don't like the Shadow Temple because it's creepy. Me, I'm just like, it's just kind of too vanilla, too cut and dry. Yeah, Jabu Jabu. I guess it's kind of gross. I never really, like, thought about it as a kid. Like, how weird it is being inside someone. Or inside a thing. And then it became weirder when I started, like, hearing there's a thing called a vor fetish. I'm not... If you don't know what that is, I'm not going to talk about that here. My favorite dungeon in this game would be the Forest Temple. I just really love the atmosphere. See, that's a dungeon I think is actually creepier than the Shadow Temple. It's just really, like, kind of fucked up. On, like, a psychological level, almost. But, favorite dungeon in, like, any Zelda game might still be the Forest Temple. I really, really love Ancient Cistern and Skyward Sword. That'd probably be a very close second. Yeah, I was watching another stream of someone who was playing this game, and they had, like, whack opinions. At least in my opinion. In my opinion, their opinions were whack. They're saying, like, the Forest Temple music is shitty, and the Forest Temple overall isn't that great. I'm like, player, what you saying? There's actually an Ocarina of Time Mario 64 ROM hack, which it's just Mario 64 in the Ocarina of Time areas, like in the Ocarina of Time world. I played some of it. It's pretty janky. Probably not going to stream it, but they like made all the song from this game into that game using the Mario 64 sound font, and some of the songs sound worse than others. But there's one for the Forest Temple one, which actually didn't sound that bad in the Mario 64 sound font. But one thing I was disappointed by was that it didn't use Mario's noises as part of the song, since the original kind of like sounds like it has Link's noises. I'm actually probably going to do the Forest Temple after this, because I already have the bow and the hookshot. Don't remember if there's a chest on the other side of this. And I know it's possible to get Mario's noises in the music, because there's like a Chaos Edition, which just had his like screams randomly pitched into the song. Hear Mario going woo-hoo, 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 woo-hoo. Yeah, I kind of like all of the warp songs in this game. I mean, I think my favorite is Requiem of Spirit, though. I like that bassy piano sound. I remember I used to not like the Nocturne of Shadow at all. I was like, oh, this one sounds depressing. It's boring. Okay, so let's see what was normally the the boomerang, what that turned into. Oh. These things don't die to boomerang, yeah. So I need to use Ruto's sharp ass to crush these fishies. Oh, I got a twofer there. Oh no, I just flat out killed that one. Wait, why do they die instantly when they're in the flesh? And how do they swim in the flesh? Glad I'm able to do that. I do have sticks, that's right. Let me equip those. Yay, max rupees again. What are these things called? Oh. I guess I'll never know. Are those the Dexy hands? Yeah, this is the same run. I got a lot of shit last night. In only 3 hours, whoops. I already have the gold gauntlets, the Megaton hammer, the hook shot, the boomerang, fire and ice arrows, Din's fire. Yeah, no Kokiri sword, but not too worried about that. We got upgraded sticks. Windmill hut music. It's pretty good. Okay, well now we can get a few more things. That's good. Blah blah blah. I'm not a real man. You can leave your fish behind. My favorite song in this game, just in general, was always the mini-boss music. I still really love it. It wasn't until like after I heard most people saying that they love Gerudo Valley the most that I kind of like paid attention to that song more. I'm like, yeah, it's a good song. But I still like the mini-boss music the most. Oops. I'm just a fan of like those kind of like intense, dramatic battle music, which I think this game, out of all the Zelda games, might have the best boss/mini-boss music, to me. There's plenty of other good ones, but I don't know, I just like this game's the most. Yeah, the Lizalvos fight is one of the mini-bosses that has the music. We'll be hearing it again in Big Octo in a minute. Yeah, before I started listening to people music, or whatever you'd call it, music with bands, like, you know, I don't know what to call it. Because when people say, what kind of music do you listen to, you name, like, bands, but that encompasses, like, a bunch of genres. I don't know how to, like, what the proper word is to distinguish, like, orchestra and, like, instrumental music from like music that has vocals and all that shit. But yeah, before I started getting into like actual bands, I listened to a lot of video game music as a wee lad. And between this game and Super Mario 64, it was mainly just the end credits theme in Super Mario 64 that I was obsessed with. That was my number one, just after the mini-boss music in this. Yeah, music is a good subject to talk about in a second. It's like everyone has their own opinions, and when talking about video game music, people usually don't get like shitty about their opinions like they do with talking about bands. Yeah, Jolly Roger Bay is another one that like I didn't really like pay attention to until after I heard a bunch of people praising it. It was really good. But like as a child, it never really stood out to me. Standed out. Alright. Time for Kia and Octopus. But why her? Can you imagine, like, some kids, their playground is just like, you know, some ditch out in the woods. This girl's playground was a stomach and intestines. Eventually you're gonna... Yeah, of course, that time when I miss you, turn the other way. This is the only way I know how to do this fight without taking damage. Just gotta keep hitting him until he does it. Guess I could have one-hit KO'd him there. But the music's too damn good. You like to listen to covers of video game music? There's a song, which I think the name of it is Falling Back. I don't remember, I haven't listened to it in years, but I remember there was this song called Falling Back that used this like main guitar, and actually it wasn't the guitar riff, it was the vocals were a Gerudo Valley theme. It was like, this ardent sea has taken me, I'm falling back to where I used to be. It was pretty good. I don't remember what the band's called, but if you look up Falling Back Gerudo Valley, I'm sure you can find it. I usually don't listen to covers of anything because I usually prefer the original. One of the only covers I've heard that I think is vastly superior to the original is the Phrase cover of the Kanye West song Heartless. because you know they don't use auto-tune and they use real instruments in that cover, so it sounds nicer, more authentic. And I just love the fray. I've seen a few, like, what if this song was, or like, if insert band was metal, and then they don't actually play the instrument as metal, they just do, like, a cover of the vocal melody. Like, I watch, like, if Maroon 5 was metal, it's like... It's like, that's not really a metal cover, that's just the vocal melody of it. See, for a long time I thought it was hard to hate the fray, and then I met a couple people that do. Actually, like, stopped talking to someone because she would just get disgusted every time I brought up the fray. The song How to Save a Life makes me want to kill myself. It's kind of the exact opposite of what they wanted. I'm gonna manually blast away these jellyfish. Don't want to waste a bunch of sticks. Yeah, I was watching this one channel called Dr. Hope Stick Notes, which is like a new trend of like real doctors, quote unquote real doctors, I don't know, just something about them is kind of suspicious to me, like doctors watching like House and Scrubs, and they usually say like Scrubs is the most accurate of all the medical shows, but yeah, and they react to the one where How to Save a Life is playing at the end. Yeah, it's like, how do you... I don't know. It feels like a real doctor wouldn't be concerned with like making YouTube videos and like uploading like custom thumbnails and like getting into Photoshop so they can make their reaction face fit nicely over the thumbnail. Unless they like have an editor to do that. I don't know, it just seems... Yay, man! Okay, did I get all the... Yeah, I didn't think there's really any chests in here. F this boss. I like that boss. I like, Baronade. It's probably one of my favorite bosses in this game. And there's the Shadow Medallion, which doesn't do anything until we get Spirit Medallion. Okay, so I didn't really get anything useful there, so I had Wait, is there a bug spot over here? There's no plant spot, but there is, I think, yeah. No? I thought there was a spoder in there. Whatever. Alright. To Forest Temple. But, okay, so what else can I do with the gold scale? I know I can do the diving. The, like, frog eyeball eating guys diving game. And yeah, Jarg pisses me off because, like, it's the only boss where you have to do, like, really stupid, awkward things in order to do, like, a no damage run. Like, every other boss is, like, reasonable to do, and also just him, like, him eating you animation just takes too long to get through. And there's just that one part where it's really hard to avoid. The whole temple is not okay. Actually, I think Great Bay Temple might be my favorite temple in Majora's Mask. Once you, like, know how it works, it's not very confusing to me. Oh, you bitch. So, gold scale. So I'm gonna do the diving thing. I think you only need to change the directions once. You just need to hit all the switches. To me, honestly, I really like the concept and the atmosphere of Stone Tower Temple, but I think that one's the most tedious to get through, because the light arrow animations, watching it, like, turn every time, then you gotta, if you want to get all the fairies, you gotta do, like, play the bend drown theme over and over again on the switches, and there's just a lot of waiting for cutscenes in that dungeon. And I kind of wish that the dungeon music started, like, once you get in the dungeon and not, like, when you have to go through the whole tower, because I don't know. No, I don't have the Sun Song yet. I did get a Pona song, so I could fight that fucker on the ranch. Fight him, not race him. Fight him. Yeah, let me do that, because I have full rupees anyway, so... We'll wager a bet. Yeah, Elegy of Emptiness. I can never remember most of the song names. I guess the actual... I thought I turned that... Whatever. Sorry that that's distracting, the air noise. Okay, I always don't like how this works. Like, I'm not sure, like, how exactly to trigger him letting you bet him. You just need to ride. I think you need to go over the fences. Come on. Come on, Pone.
Yeah, the tunics are random colors too. This is actually the Kokiri tunic. This is the normal. So the tunic that's normally. Okay. Yeah. So right now the green tunic is purple. I have all the tunics. The fire tunic is like cyan, kind of like a robin's egg color. Not really robin's egg, but and the water. I gotta show you the water, the Zoro tunic color, because that one makes me laugh. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get any like gross diarrhea tunic colors. Okay. Save state again, because I'm not really that great at this. I think there's like one spot where it's pretty easy to get ahead of him. There we go. Not too bad. There's new bend around videos. I haven't seen any of that now. So I actually didn't know that you could jump over this fence. I always thought that you had to jump over these fences. I guess I'll do what I normally do. Yeah, I'm assuming you always jump over the fence in front of him. Yeah, it wasn't till like recently actually that I found out you could jump over that gate. I guess, yeah, the one I just did is the more unrealistic one, but... Oh yeah, the other thing I can do with the gold scale, there's another... there's some... What was it? Does anyone remember where the hole is with the Tektite that I can dive down to get the heart piece in? I think that one's just by the thing. I think that's by like the little creek. Ocarina of Time jigsaw puzzle, but all the pieces are randomized. Ocarina of Time puzzle, but there's no edge pieces and there's 5 extra pieces. A doobie doobie doobie. Young man, I was watching you. Even though my model is always facing this direction. Good shit. Mr. Krabs, I don't feel so good. Is there anything I didn't do here? I could do... Wait, I don't think... Did I get the Scarecrow song? Okay, I did do that. Don't want to do adult fishing. Adult fishing, that sounds like some kind of prostitution. Yeah, I'll do, like, fishing and the big Po quests are gonna be like my last resorts.
Cut myself into pieces.
I mean, I have 2 bottles right now, but I want to save the bugs. If I run into one, like, right now, I'll catch one. Okay. Let's, blow up right next to our horse. I think this is the right one. It's only hurt for a second. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Okay. Maybe I should have lost that horse race a couple times. Okay, actually I have... Whoops. Yeah, let's... Sure. I'll get a Po. Isn't it around here? Yes. Reason number 17. I don't like the Po quest. I can never remember where the triggers are, and even when I do, I can't get them. Okay. Okay, so there's I'm now 1/10 of the way done with this. Well, I'm not really 1/10 of the way done until I give it to the male prostitute. The dead male prostitute. But, not really gonna put anything else in those bottles, so I'll just leave it there. My soul to rot. Okay, wait, now I can play the song. The fan favorite. Yeah, so there's also a Wind Waker randomizer, which has like a bunch of different kind of like customization to it. Like you can decide like where progression items can appear, and like you can like disable that they appear in side quests, which whenever I do the Wind Waker randomizer, I'll probably disable the side quest one, because Wind Waker has some pretty annoying side quests. Much worse than the Big Po quest. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the Zora tunic. Let me equip all that. Okay, so first the fire tunic. There's your like cyan robin's egg kind of color. And here's the Zora tunic. It's it's like sex shop pink. So unless there's some like dev interview that talks about this music, I think it's still just like a theory that it's Link's voice. It sounds like a plane just flew by my window. Yeah, so I'm gonna take off sex shop tunic. But I think it's just like a theory still that it's Link's voice in the music. Could just be like another guy. I like the theory that it's Link's though.
It's just a theory. Losing the battle, sad face.
Don't know what that video is actually about, but keeps showing up in my recommended, even though I've never watched a game theory video. I've only watched other people watching it, so I know like very little about it. But the oh shit. Wow. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I just assumed it was like our videos are being demonetized or something like that, because most of the time, like, I see like a guy who normally has like happy, like weird quirky like thumbnails, and then eventually they just have like a thumbnail with their own face in it, and like the video title is much more depressing. It's usually about that kind of stuff. But yeah. Sometimes I'm just an asshole. I mean, like, remember the PewDiePie one? I actually watched that one when it came out, when, like, after Retsupre did them, and he made that video. It's like, I'm sorry. He's like, hey bros, like, you know it's not just about the money, right? Some people think I'm just in it for the money, but and now PewDiePie just makes money reacting to other people's things. Not even really making anything anymore. Not that he ever really did, but whatever. Let's talk about something else. So can you just imagine like going into like some like abandoned place like this? Like, you know, like you got your overgrown like vines and stuff. And eventually you just start to hear like your own voice in the background, like slowly like fade in, but like you're not sure if you're really hearing it or if you're going crazy because the acoustics are weird. Like that's the type of thing I think about when I go in this dungeon. Like, is Link just crazy? Is Link dead? Hold on. Let me go. Don't have the Song of Time. I can go in here. Alright. We have big boo-boos now. Forget why people were... Some people just had weird things to say about the Forest Temple when they're like shitting on it. Oh. I like the... Can I get on that? Yeah, I love this temple. It's my favorite in this game. Very, very... Just weird. God damn it, can I please? Trying not to go into my keyboard settings. There we go. Yeah, I've always been a fan of forest environments in general. I like when horror movies take place in like a forest instead of just in a creepy house. And I just have like a fascination with Bigfoot too. Been rewatching like Monster Quest recently, and don't know if anyone here's watched that show, but like 99% of the episodes, they're just like, yeah, this thing probably doesn't exist. But they have like 20 episodes, so maybe, well, I don't know. They have like 20 episodes about Bigfoot because they run out of like things to look for pretty quick. And eventually they start doing really stupid things like elves. Or maybe that was Destination Truth that did it, where they looked for elves, but yeah, they have a bunch of different like kinds of Bigfoot, like Yeti, Ape Man, Skunk Man, Hillbilly Sasquatch. Bunch of this shit, but like there's been a few times when they've found something that makes me go, Like, there's been a few episodes where they find hair that's like, yeah, this doesn't belong to a human or a known ape, so I don't know. But, I don't know. Could be whatever. 7-year-old you versus an invisible creepy hand. Yeah, the wall masters are probably the creepiest thing to me in this game. Give me the most anxiety, especially as a kid. But 7 years old, just that phrase reminds me. I was thinking of this game because Link is 7 years apart. And wait, did I drain this? No, can I drain this yet? But there's this song. I don't know if anyone remembers this from a couple of years ago. It's like, once I was 7 years old. Soon I'll be 60 years old. How do I feel about Twilight Princess? I I like Twilight Princess a lot. I used to say it was my favorite Zelda game, but I just find it hard to replay because there's a lot of really annoying parts. I really don't like the wolf segments at all. I used to be like, oh cool, he's turning into a wolf, this is great, but then replay it and I'm like, oh yeah, this kind of sucks to control the wolf, and whenever it's in the Twilight Realm, the game just kind of looks ugly, like blurry black and orange and shit. But I love the dungeons in Twilight Princess. I like how many there are. There's like nine-ish. Music is always good. Also, it takes like an hour and a half to get to the first dungeon in Twilight Princess. I don't know what my favorite Zelda game would be now. I know this isn't a popular opinion, but I kind of really like Skyward Sword a lot. And a lot of people, that's a lot of people's favorite game to hate out of the series. But I don't know, I really like the atmosphere, I really like the look of Skyward Sword. Like the art direction, it's very colorful. And to be honest, this is just my preference, but I kind of like Skyward Sword's soundtrack the most. There's some really, really good songs in that. I mean, it's really hard to pick. All the Zelda games have some really good songs, but I think what really made it be my favorite one is one of the ending songs where Fi is like going into the Master Sword, and it's just this really, really amazing like piano. It's really just like piano and strings, and it's like instantly became one of like my favorite songs. I would listen to it over and over again for like a couple years. Not all at once, but I also think Skyward Sword might have the best boss fights. Most fun. Ancient Cistern is one of my favorite dungeons, but the boss of that I think is my favorite. I think it's like opposite of this. Like Forest Temple is my favorite dungeon. Ancient Cistern is my second favorite, but then Koloktos is my favorite boss, and Phantom Ganon is probably my second favorite boss. Okay. Yeah, I remember when Skyward Sword was being announced, I'm like, we can't do better music now. We can't have another game with like perfect attendance of music, and they pretty much did it. There's a few songs in Skyward Sword that I don't like. Like actually there's a few different kinds of mini-boss songs in that. And the one they use for the Lizalfos in that game kind of blows, in my opinion. Just kind of like... And then Breath of the Wild came and had some good music. Nothing that really blew me away, and there just wasn't that much music. But you know, everyone's like, yeah, but it's supposed to be like this big, vast world, so it's like the music's very scarce, and yeah, but I don't know. could have been a few parts of the overworld that had consistent themes. Does anyone have like any expectations for the next Zelda game? Like what you hope to see return or removed? I think they already confirmed it's going to be open world again, but I don't know if it's going to be as like you can just, I don't know if you're going to be able to go straight to Ganon again. I kind of like it when there's at least some things you have to do. And I like it. I don't know what they can do to really combine the best of both worlds with like the linear design and the open world. Probably just have like, I don't know, maybe I heard someone talking about like having the like a couple, like 3 or 4 dungeons where you have a certain amount of items and then you get items in those dungeons, but you can't do the rest of the dungeons without those items. So like the first few dungeons you can do in any order out of those few, and then like the next set of dungeons you can also do in any order out of those, that like pool. Okay, I guess we'll go this way. Oh, you mean like an instrument that you play in the game? Yeah. They've just been getting like less, you have like less freedom with the instruments the more games that go by. Like this in Majora's Mask, you can like, you press all the buttons yourself and like you can play like the Simpsons theme and all that stuff and just like dick around, make your own Scarecrow song. Then Wind Waker, like you had to do it like in tempo, so you couldn't just like speed run the songs. Twilight Princess, you could only like howl with the wolf, using the amazing wolf vocal effect. And then Skyward Sword, you just kind of like a rhythm thing you could only do in like one spot. I don't know if there's like any reasoning behind like taking away the freedom of the instruments. I don't think it really, I don't think the Ocarina really leads to any sequence breaking. I think that might be all the keys we need. Also, speaking of mini bosses, that was missing from Breath of the Wild. I really didn't think, I mean, I just didn't think that would be something they just wouldn't include. But they had like boss fights. They had like big enemies out in the overworld. Where they didn't really have mid-dungeon fights like this. I mean, that's my #1 thing for the next Zelda game, is actual like themed dungeons like this. Temples, not just... I liked the... what are they called? Divine Beasts. For what they are, but they're very short. And I mean, it was, I guess, interesting that you could see Like, it changed from day to night, but I kind of wish, like... kind of wish they would just, like, picked an atmosphere, which kind of, like, changes depending on whether it's day or night. Guardian fight shrines, yeah. Did I just get the compass? Is that what that was? Wasn't even looking. I've been enjoying the couple games I've played. I still haven't played Splatoon 2, which I have. I'll do that eventually, but next game I'm gonna pick up will probably be, I think they're supposed to be physical release of Yooka-Laylee this month, which I haven't played that game on any other console or on PC, so that'll be my first time playing that. I could get it on like the eShop, but I kind of wanted like a physical copy. Yeah, I haven't really done a whole lot with it. I've played Breath of the Wild, played Mario Odyssey, almost 100%ed both of those. I did everything in Mario Odyssey, but Breath of the Wild, I just... the Koroks defeated me. Even with the mask that helps you find them, it's just too much, man. Too many nut boys. Okay, I need another key then for that room. Yeah, Speed Force music. Oops. Yeah, I've been thinking about like really pushing myself to the limit with Breath of the Wild. I'm not sure where the fun ends and the pain just becomes a blur. Like, cause I know I like my challenges. Oh, there we go, more arrows. I mean, nothing will ever be as hard as the Uber challenge, but that's just because of like stupid glitches you have to do. But Breath of the Wild as a 3-heart run sounds pretty bad. But then you can also do like a naked run, so you don't have any defense. You could just never get any food. And you could do it on hard mode. Chicken bridge, yeah, the cuckoo jump. You know, I'm surprised I did like the Shadow Temple early glitch, like on my first try. Well, like I did like the last jump on my first try. But because that one's almost as bad as the cuckoo jump. Just getting everything precise. Okay. Still don't have magic, though. So what else do I need to like actually just beat the trials? I need magic. I need Zelda's Lullaby for at least one of the trials, and I need a long shot. Okay, did I get the compass? I don't need the Song of Time to get in there, right? I can. Is another way, right? I hope there is. Can I... How deep can I dive? The gold scale, how far can I go? Oh, nice. I can just do it. I probably only needed the silver skill for that. That's good. One minute to leave. I was just in this room anyway, but now I don't need to go all the way back around. This was the only like confusing part of this dungeon to me, is just how like the two rooms that connect with the well kind of look similar. Whoa. I don't know if it's just nostalgia, but I think I just really love the sound design in this game the most. Just like the way doors sound when they open and close. Just how satisfying it is to like hit some enemies. Mainly when I think about the sound design in this game, I just think about those sliding doors. Honestly. Why is this switch red? I feel like there's no other switch in the game that's red like that. Can I play a song? Oops. There we go. I'm excited for Lanky being in the new Smash, of course. Okay, that didn't activate. This Kong has a war face. This Kong has a funny face. Okay. I don't know. Could you do that in the original game without sequence breaking?
CG. Coconut gun.
Yeah, I don't know at one point Silva Gunner just became like memes, but I kind of love it. First time he got me, I was showing a friend like this music from Sonic Lost World, which is like it's got like horns and then it turns into like Iggy Azalea or something halfway through. And I didn't expect it. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I wasn't trying to trick him. My friend was like, "Oh, what kind of music is this? What's this shit?" For some reason, whenever I hear the Flintstones theme, my first thought is always like, wait, is this the Simpsons theme? Like, dun 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 dun. I want to say like Meet the Simpsons, but no, that's not right. I like this. Let's just do that for the rest of the stream.
Hey, hey, I know that there'll come a day.
We have attained all the keys. If only I had magic, I could just be like, don't need your silly torch puzzle. But no, I need it. I need it. What are people's thoughts on Master Quest for this game? If anyone else is still here. I'll tell my thoughts after I hear someone else. Okay, here's the last chest. Okay. Oh, I have blue fire? Good. Okay, so Sarah loves it. Quesadilla hasn't played it in a while. It just changes all the dungeons, like it makes all the puzzles are changed. It's supposed to be trickier. I also like it. But it's like in this weird. I say that with kind of an asterisk because some of it's kind of stupid. I've heard a lot of people say negative things about it, so I thought I would be the only one to have anything positive to say, but there's some really clever things they do with it. There's some really unintuitive things. I still kind of wish they did Master Quest versions of other games. It'd probably be harder with games made after the N64 because there's a lot of like the unique things. Like a lot of the dungeons have like things that are unique to them. Like you don't just have switches that you can use in any form. I don't know, but yeah, like Jabu Jabu Belly, there's just cows in the walls, which are switches for some reason. Maybe because they're hitting a nerve. Yeah, I used to be bad at that block puzzle just there when I was younger. I used to fail it like, at least once every time I played, and then I just figured it out, and it's really not that bad. Alright, Meg. I always use hookshot. I was always a very item conscientious, if I can say that word. I was basically a hoarder in video games, always. I would try not to use any consumable items unless I needed to. So I used my hookshot anytime I could instead of arrows. Has anyone ever died to Meg? I feel like of any mini-boss you can die to, that would probably be the most embarrassing. I would say White Wolfos, but if you have like a quarter heart going into that fight, he might just like catch you off guard. This is another puzzle I feel like maybe some people think is more confusing than it is. You just gotta like turn it one thing at a time and hit the switch it unlocks and you'll just get it. Why was that switch so hard to step on? So this room's weird. It's like this floor just makes me think this is like a formal event. Oh, there's another chest in here. I think it's gonna get me. I think I'm gonna get the map from the boss again. Yeah, shitty arrow sprite. Look at all the lumps on that arrow sprite. You could use that to massage your back. Big lumpy arrow things reach around there. Get all that tension out. I wish I had better memories of playing this game for the first time, but I think a lot of it was kind of like hindered because as a child I used to watch my brother play most of the games I played before I played them. So like I don't think I ever actually like figured anything out on my own. and like anything that would normally be surprising wasn't that. Like I don't really like, I bring that up now because this moment coming up is like super awesome and should be really surprising, but I don't remember it being surprising. Like, okay, there's cool room, there's the boss. Am I gonna have to shoot a thing? Or, oh, okay. Oh, except in this version, yeah, all the cutscenes are removed, so you don't get to see Link turn around and Ganondorf's just on his horse. That's an awesome moment. And anyway, this boss rules. Oops. This reminds me of this one episode of this, I think it was on the show called So Weird. Weird. Continue to get all my voice cracks out. But there's this... It was either that or it was Are You Afraid of the Dark? I don't think it was Are You Afraid of the Dark, because I think it had better acting in it. But it could just be misremembering it. Oh, wow. Normally never get that on the first try. But there was an episode where they're like looking at a painting and then like lightning flashes and they're in the painting, and like slowly throughout the episode more and more of like the family members get like sucked into the painting, and then like they notice like, hey, isn't that Bobby or whoever? They're just like little like images facing away onto a lake. I gotta watch that show again, because of all like the shows people say are like creepy for kids shows, like Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark, I think that one, because that one had the same cast in the whole series, so the acting was consistent. You didn't have like some episodes where people were like, oh gee! And that was the episode I'm probably talking about during my Gex 2 Let's Play, where there's like a scene where there's just faces coming out of the walls. Doing pretty good. Oh my god. Yeah, Courage was one of my favorite cartoons. That was one of the... Courage is like really cool atmosphere and just vibes to it. There I go. People should take a shot every time I use the word atmosphere. It's probably like my quote-unquote pretentious word that I use the most. But nothing in Courage really ever scared me or gave me nightmares. But there was an episode of the Powerpuff Girls which gave me nightmares. There's an episode where there's like this little like leech maggot man, or not leech maggot, leech, like, tiny little fella who's like 6 inches tall. He had like a row of circular teeth, and like throughout most of the episode he'd appear in like this like hellish Silent Hill red tinted lighting, and he'd just jump on people and like suck the life out of that. Like, I gotta see that episode again, because that kind of like fucked me up. Nobody visits a restaurant for atmosphere. Yeah, it was like him kind of like red lighting, but I think it was, I don't know, just, it felt like darker from what I remember. But it could just be because they like showed like him like running across scenes in like shadow and then just jumping on people. And like he never spoke either. It's just this weird mutant. I don't know what he ended up being. Remember, like, it wasn't scary at the end? Like, they just kind of, like, kicked his ass, like they usually do. Yeah, watch Tales from the Crypt. Which medallion did I just get? Oh. Did I just get the correct medallion? I guess so. So now I can, go see what the Prelude of Light turned into. See, I watched a bunch of things I shouldn't have watched as a kid. But even things that were aimed at children also kind of, like, fucked me up just as much. Like, I watched, like, Goosebumps. And this one episode, which I just, like, watched on YouTube a couple weeks ago just to see if it held up at all, and it didn't. The only episode in that, only really couple episodes in that still hold up for me are the Mask one and Stay Out of the Basement, just because the dad actor in that is pretty good, pretty scary. But oh god, I forgot those guys hate grown-ups. But there's this one episode of Goosebumps called Werewolf Skin, and like the scene that kind of like freaked me out as a child was when they're like shedding their skin, but then rewatching it, they're just taking off a shitty Halloween costume. So what am I doing? I'm going to here, let me warp. Let me warp to Cack Village. I also think another reason I didn't like Nocturne of Shadow as a child is because I associated it with rain, and rain always depressed me. Still does, but what can you do? I did get this, right? I think this is one of the last things I did, yeah. One of my bosses at work said they had an electric toothbrush that played Smash Mouth, and I just overheard that conversation and I just could not stop laughing to myself. Just the idea of putting toothpaste on some brushes, like you just had like a bagel and cream cheese, just looking at yourself with groggy eyes in the mirror, and then somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. Okay, we are going to... How many sculptures do I have? 30, oh my god, 39. Wow, I can almost get 2 rewards. Let's see what 30 is. Good. Okay. Guess that works. This is my floss. Okay. Oh, that Saria song, okay. That does, like, what, 2 things? Okay, back to the forest. Excuse me, pig. Excuse me, pig. There he goes, launching his guitar picks at me. Glad there was not a pig there. Oh, I could get a Skulltula here. It is not night. Listen! Link was walking very slowly there. Oh wait, I need to do this as a kid anyway, because he hates me now. That's right, that's right. Let me make it night and get some Skulltulas in here. Bark, 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 bark. Is it only as a child there's a Skulltula here? Okay, here's one. Hurry, get another one. Oh. Okay, not gonna do that super speed anymore. Just because I hated him. Okay. Might be a couple more. Where are you? Yeah, didn't think I could get that one. God, time for a checkup is one of my most embarrassing stories I'll never live down. Where I I played that event like dozens of times, and for some reason I just could not do it. I was just too bad at the game. And then I had like a friend over for a sleepover. I'm like, you gotta try this event, it's impossible. And he'd never played Smash before. Does it on his first try. Hey, B-Dude. Sorry to stream at the same time as you. Didn't really have any other times this week. Probably won't even have time tomorrow. The randomizer is going pretty good. I already have gold gauntlets. I have all the elemental arrows. I beat the Forest Temple and Jabba Jabba's belly. I have the hook shot. I have the Megaton hammer, so I can do Fire Temple. I have all the tunics. I guess I should give the Poe to the guy too. Yeah, event matches were always my favorite part of Smash games. I can actually get a fairy. Great. I don't even know what Fox's shine is. C-stick in adventure mode. Okay, what am I doing? Bop, 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 bop. I like this song. Thanks for playing the song that's been perpetually playing in these woods. This makes no sense. You know Saria song? Where could you have learned this song? Where could you have heard this? You must know Saria's song. You must know Saria, and didn't just play by ear the song that is eternally playing from nowhere in this area. Unless it's all in your head. Okay. Here's an... Link, please. Is tap jump the... Like you tap the button or like tap the stick? So the name never like gives me enough information to figure that out. Because I've tried jumping with a stick before and it just drives me crazy. I always turn that off. But yeah, I never use the C-stick for smash attacks either. Hey! Yeah, I just feel like I have less control in the air if I'm already using the stick to get in the air. Okay, so I guess Fire Temple? Well, actually, let me, who's my favorite adult actress? You don't mean like adult movies, right? You just mean an actress who is an adult. I don't know. If I'm going off of talent and not looks, I don't know. I don't even know. I like... What's her face? Elle Fanning. Seen her in a couple movies recently. I don't know any porn actresses. I'm not just saying that to be like coy. I actually don't know. This is just for milk. This hole is just for milk. Alright, well, speaking of porn, let me put on this, put on our frilly pink sex shop tunic. Oh, Catherine Isabel I like. I haven't seen her in anything in a long time, though. She's in a lot of shitty movies, but she's good and has range. What is pornography? I can't remember what that's from. Someone's like, porn? Oh, it's from the Key and Peele sketch. Oh wait, this isn't even the fire tunic. That's just that. Okay, now we have a fast way of getting to Lake Hylia. Don't need to use hyperspeed as much. Don't have a way of getting here as a kid yet, so I can't plant the bean. So let's get the boss key, yeah! Clip outside the dungeon, yeah! Why are the bats so green? Sorry, keys. They're like leathery, glittery. See, when they're on fire, they kind of look fuzzy, like actual mammals. And they kind of look like slippery reptilian or amphibian when they are doused. Get him. Slug. You got a slug there. Oh yeah, this has the original Fire Temple chanting music, which I remember in a comment of a video somewhere, someone said it sounds like the chanting is saying, Link's afraid, Link's afraid, Link's afraid of Ganon. And so now that's what I hear. So I mean, obviously the go-to sex joke for likes is that it's a big fleshlight, but I mean, the gimmick with like is that it removes your clothes, so I would think that it's probably a fan art of that. Got melon. Never mind. What the fuck is this thing anyway? Looks like what is the marking on it? It has like holes for arms, but no arms. It's got a little like fruit stem of a head. Is the fire making its voice deeper? Because it goes like haha, and it's like. I don't get it. Don't understand. I'll accept that lore for the bats being leathery, but as long as there's no feathered T-Rex believers here, that is a bannable offense. Science be damned. Oh. Okay, so I think in this version there was a key. The key that was behind the like totem pole was removed. There's a locked door that was removed. Okay, bye. Oh, it reminds me. There was a long time ago. This guy was making a text hack of this game. And I don't remember much of it. A lot of it was kind of dumb humor, just like calling things shit and piss. But the part that made me laugh was when he got to this dungeon and he released that particular Goron, he's like, huh? You're releasing me? Me? The, like, mass murderer of Hylia? I've killed 20 Hylians? I'm free to go? Alright. I don't know. That made me chuckle. That was years ago I saw that. It was from that text hack that I learned the word cunt. chest. You don't have a T-Rex. Nothing else here. Nothing in here. And there's an elephant in there. Oh, it's hot, hot, hot. Oh, I can't get everything, so I don't have time. Song of Time. I wonder if I can finish this. I'll have enough keys. Yeah, home, home. There was probably a joke about Goron's special crop being weed. I don't remember. Just roll our entire body, including our unprotected face, into the molten rock, and we're fine, because we got a blue shirt. What does it do? It's blue. Oh, no. I need crop. Give me crop, Goron. One more key to spare. Yeah, like a crack rock. No. No, don't. Why you do? Pop on block. Oh. It hurts too much. There's all my keys. I'll either need another key. Well, I'll need more keys, but I'll either need that or something to do something else. Did I ever go back for the 40 sculpture reward? Yeah, they hit the voice actor in the kneecaps. It was like a Stanley Kubrick and Shelley Duvall situation where like he just couldn't get the right response out of the voice actor, so he like physically abused him to get an authentic reaction. He was like, ah, ooh. There's like an example. What was the example? There's like some other show where like someone was trying to fake cry and they were doing a really bad job, and then they like kicked him in the ankle or something. You will feel pain. There's at least one more chest I can get here. Or can I? Maybe I cannot. Do I want to waste more bomb shoes? I could buy more, maybe? Let me just see what this is. Oh yeah, I remember that Shrek 2 scene. They were trying to harvest donkey tears. What did I just get, by the way? I wasn't looking. Was it the map? Or did I just get the boss key? One more chance for another key. Okay. That'll do. I think the notes to this said that there's supposed to be an extra key if you get everything in the Fire Temple because they removed that one door. Which they did because you can get the Fire Temple, or the Megaton Hammer early. Okay. What could possibly go wrong? Well, this could go wrong. I could get a compass instead of a key, so I now cannot progress. I thought you could get out of here. I guess not. Yeah, it's about that time. Had to call it quits. Alright, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good night. Okay, so I don't know if I got 40 sculpture reward. Woohoo! I'm probably just gonna use a bomb shoe for that wall, actually. It was you? Gee, thanks. Can't remember how many more times in the Fire Temple I need actual bombs instead of... You know, there's that door, and then there is There's another door like before the... Actually, I wouldn't... Wait, I have the boss key, don't I? I sure did get the boss key. Let me... wait. Let me kill the boss. Maybe I'll get a key. Here we go. Is there anything in here? No. Nothing I need. I have all of the Gerudo area I can do now that I have the horse. So let's do that. Can I can reach that, right? Can't I? Let me over there. Well, I'm gonna use one of my bomb shoes for that one wall, and hopefully it's the one more key I need. Should at least be able to get something useful. Yeah, lava's... I'm wearing the quote-unquote Goron tunic right now, but even without it, it's still, like, you can just stand in it for, like, a minute before you die. Alright. Better be a key. It would have to be, right? Because this is the only chest I have, and... I mean, I guess if I got hover boots... Yeah. Then I could do that. I'm glad I haven't gotten Zelda's Lullaby yet, because that would have probably made this seed too easy. Because at least that's like... Is there... Okay. There's a bunch more chests in here. Kill bat. Kill bat. Who put this block back here? If lava's moving with enough force to push a stone block, probably weighs a few tons. think Link would just get, like, destroyed, just completely eviscerated. Don't think that's the right word. I wish the slugs had a unique sound effect instead of just the like sound effect again. I'm always like, oh, the like. Oh, it's just a slug. Yeah, obliterated would be a good word. A word that wouldn't be a good word is decimated, because that, like, literally translates into, like, killed 10. Like, only 10 things died. Okay. Don't need to get the Sculptchala. Is it cut into 10s? I thought it was like... Wouldn't that be like dissected? I thought I remembered it being like you wiped out like a village of 10 people or something. Oh no, fire. Okay, I was gonna say, wait, do I need another key? But now there is another way. There is a way. Life, find a way. Hey, hey, hey. Good. Need another bomb for that. Oh, what? It's a bad save, but it's getting dark, so I can't see where the keys are. Let's just flip them. Oh, no, that killed them. I know that the Gorons eventually, like, leave on their own. Like, if you come back, they're gone, but I like to think that they're just so, like, incompetent, like, without specifically saying that you're freeing them, they just stay here forever and they get eaten anyway. Here, let me save state here and just make sure this chest is worthwhile. Are you what I need? No. So I'm not gonna waste that bomb. Probably never come back for that chest then.
Now say hey, 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 living like we're renegades. Yeah, so remember when ex-ambassadors said they would have a new album out in April? And it's gonna be August in a day. Still no album. Not even a new single. What are you doing? You making music? Okay. I always feel like I'm gonna fall into this hole. Like even when I'm like walking away from it. I don't know, I feel like the... Oh, come on. Give me that. Ah, fuck off. That was worse than last time. I don't normally use that hookshot thing. Minyaro, high time. I feel like it takes more time anyway. That's gonna... Okay. Oh. Oh. All right. Well, now I could go back to the beginning of the dungeon and just kind of do it. Beat the boss. Still can't do the hover, or still can't do the Shadow Temple until I have Din's Fire. Oh. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I'm free. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Just me. Could probably... Actually, let me try to... Let me try to just hover over there. Let's take advantage. Let's use what we got.
There's that. Okay, so I can't free this Goron. Wait, actually... Yeah. Ah! I saw that in a video recently. It's just a little time saver, not a huge glitch. It's just for a optional thing anyway. No. No. Just trying to avoid one fire, get burnt by another. Pizza Hut! Try that again. Oh, ravioli. Mi fettuccine is cold. Oh, dumb. Yeah, so there's this. I should have got the. Oh, yeah, sure. I'll do a hard save. Guess I'm using this. Boinkity boinkity. So I was a weird kid and I just never took off the hover boots. Just gonna make it. Because I just assumed like they were the best because, you know, they're in the third row. Mirror Shield is the best. Zora Tunic is the best. Big Goron Sword is the best. Guess the hover boots are best. I like that one of its legs has a different kind of texture. It's like a coil. Yeah, that's the sound fire makes when it hits metal. Smash it. Smash. Smash like a fruit that you look like. I thought that would have killed it. Isn't that supposed to do double damage, jump attack? I like swiping with the hammer. God damn it. Stop fucking around, just... Get him a... corner him. Smother him. I always forget that the key under this platform is only in Master Quest. This I can get with the hook shot. I like the inside of those switches. Looks like lava lampish. You shake it all about. Turns into a weird thing. Okay, I'm gonna... Actually, maybe hover boots might make this easier. Not really sure. Yeah, I think it probably does. Okay, so now I have all the full quiver, all that. I think most people on most people on Tinder probably don't give a shit about Dora, because people on Tinder are barely humans. I'm sure there's some decent people on there. I was on there for like a year or two. But am I a decent person? I don't know. It's up to you. I'm a weird person. There's definitely a lot of weirdos there. I read that as stick poon. But, not really gonna talk about that. I will say I've never met the only decent person that I met through that app is we ended up getting along really well, but there's no like romantic connection. Okay, this goes into the hole. Oh, the platform was too fast for me boots. Okay, and then there's... How many people have ever landed on that thing? Okay, so this is where the compass normally is. Oh, is that the extra key that I'll never use? Is that everything? No, it's... what is that? Second floor. Is that something I just passed by? Second floor. Well, gotta find out what that is. Actually, no, oh, that was the one that was just the bundle of arrows, I remember. Stop that. No, actually, I like that you did that. That's pretty good. Thick stick. Alright, time for Volvo Vag. Vulva vag. Can the item I pick up from this guy be whatever his conditioner is? Because that is a sick main, my friend. Never too good at hitting this guy. Got him once. Might make the fight take like 20 seconds shorter. Bagooga bagoog. Ba-doinka dee doink. Good music. I think I prefer the... I definitely prefer the original or regular boss music in this game. Can't say anything bad about this music, for sure. I like that it looks like potato chips are flying out of his scalp when you hit him. One. It's hard to hit him more than once unless you're like Nazi targeting and using arrows. I don't care. I am still wearing the hover boots. I don't even know if you can hit him when he's doing the boulder phase. My heart's boulder. I used to think it was Boulder Dash, but it's Balder Dash. Oh, those weird southern sounding words. Gobbledygook. A bunch of words that mean basically bullshit. He was a skeleton the whole time. I don't know its weak point. Yeah. How am I gonna finish this? Doesn't know its weak point. Does she say that for most of the bosses? Yay! Wait, so does that make 2 keys? I don't know what else I didn't open, because you didn't need a key to get that other chest. Okay, so if I have Spirit and Shadow Medallion, then I should be able to get whatever the light arrows turn into. Do believe. Brolio. I don't even think I've heard that word. Imbroglio. Great! Alright, water temple. Wait, I don't need iron boots. I mean, I kind of do. What else can we do with the long shot? I guess I don't need to take Epona. To Gerudo area. Could really use some magic. Let me drop off the big fat dead person with the skinny dead prostitute. So he can start his dead guy zoo. Oh. Yeah, just give me the 50 rupees, just throw them on the ground. I'll just stay there since I can't pick them up. Totally gonna get magic from him. But if he did have magic, that would mean there's another place to get magic. Because there's two... Wait. I thought those guys only appeared if you had Epona. Hardly get to him without Epona anyway. Okay. If I get like a couple pose at a time and not like all at once, then maybe this won't be so tedious. I don't actually need to take that out, but let me take out this, because I'm gonna get rid of that. Alright. Can't use that on King Zora right now anyway, because we don't have Zelda's Lullaby. So let me get the worst Poe out of the way, which is this one, because there's never like a good place to... Oh, really? So if you wait here and face this way, he'll spawn this way, so you can actually chase him. Like he's getting away. Damn it. Alternate. No. Yeah, I figured people didn't really hit horses with whips anymore. But I don't know, I've never ridden a horse, don't have any interest in horses, really. If you want to have regrets, date a girl who's really into horses. I can just throw a blanket statement over that. Yeah, there definitely are worse side quests in this series than this, mostly in Wind Waker. Here we go. 150 rupees down the drain. Pona give. Pona give me the ride. Wasn't there one right here? Where go? I gotta know now. Do I need to pass by his... Okay, yeah. Sign was the hitbox. Yeah, I'll catch one more, and then I'm not gonna go back to the guy yet. Go to Gerudo Fortress. I think I'm pretty good at getting through that quickly. Yeah, the lantern's weird, like... It's like their soul goes into the lantern before the lantern... Before the lantern, like... cracks. And then their soul is free. I don't know. There's like two right in this area, and I never know exactly where. Come on. See, there, one just triggered there. I don't know. Is it just like in this spot? I was doing a Shy Guy noise there. Birdo noises. This is as far as you go. There we go. I'll remember this. I can do horse archery after I get the Gerudo membership. Which is annoying, but definitely doable. Already halfway done with the most annoying side quest in the game. Okay, before I forget, there's a chest in here, which I wouldn't have remembered if I hadn't watched someone else do this. Well, welcome back, Sarah. Gerudo Fortress. Gerudo area is very nice. Very good music, which I definitely appreciate a lot more as an adult. The thing that annoys a lot of people is the actual fortress, which I think I know a pretty good path through it all. Link's just like, what? Who's saying that? Okay. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so if I didn't have hookshot by now, I'd need to... I need to play a warp song. If I didn't have a warp song, I'd need to reset. Okay, so what I always go in this one first, because I know there's one in here. I'm gonna take these boots off for now. Hey you, cute kid. Woo, watch out. Oh, fuck. I'm normally good at dodging that. I'll save state here. I remember the first time I failed one of these, and I came back here, it like really startled me that she just drops from the ceiling right away. I thought I would have to talk to the guy again. So she pretty much has 3 basic maneuvers. She rolls at you, she'll just run at you sometimes, and then there's the jump attack. Oh, and she also like flip over you. Oh, hi there. Yeah, just wait for me to admire this key before you phase through brick. I always thought that was weird. I should have just made it so like there's a dark void above you. Who was that? Was that Ichiro? If you guys love Ichiro and Mansui so much, why not order them both? I'll eat anything.
These guys are so boring, they make me want to take a sword and chop my own dick off.
It's just a fairy fountain in this hole, I'm pretty sure. So then, obviously, this is the next path. I can barely see what I'm doing. I think I just go here, usually. Let me get Bull. The back of the hand is the part with the fingernails. But I don't agree with that idiom, or whatever you'd call it, because like, I can't tell you the details of the back of my hand. I don't know the back of the hand like the back of my hand. See, she can damage you with the jump attack, and it won't count as being caught as long as you hit her first. Which is just a nice touch. I don't know if that was intentional, but it's good. Yeah, do the RuneScape dance. That's what this is. I think you might not have to talk to them just like the Gorons, but I do anyway, just because they actually do something for you. They build the bridge. Yeah, I saw that you're playing RuneScape. I would like to revisit RuneScape sometime. I don't know if this is the way to go. Oh, fuck off. Okay. Yeah, I played quite a lot of RuneScape back in the day. Hundreds of hours. No, that's not where I want to go. I should turn a light on so I can see where the keys are again. RuneScape for me was kind of like an OCD outlet. Like I had 3 accounts, and I would cycle through them. I would go... See me? Okay, like I'd play one account, the next day I'd play the next, and the third day I'd play the next one, and... yeah. Hit the speed up key. Let me go turn a light on. Okay, that's better. And then, like, I had one account where I would just basically mine and smith. And another account where I would cook and craft. And then the other account, I just do mostly combat. Okay. That didn't work. Put on the booties. And I don't know, just everything I did in that game was so, like, OCD. Like, I would get a certain number of things in my inventory. It was just so, like, cyclical, the way I played that game. And I never got a membership. I would always... Oops. Okay, put on the boots, then save state. Yeah, so I do not remember this area like the back of my hand. Came out of that one, went in there, came out of this one. I'm gonna go try this one again. You have to see them before they see you. See, I thought this was normally the one I end on. Oh, right. I just never really liked parts in Zelda games where it goes like inside and outside. Like in Wind Waker, there's that. It's also a fortress. Like the beginning of the game, I always hated that area. Because it's like if you want to be a dungeon, just be a dungeon. Don't be like this half dungeon thing. It has a map, but doesn't really work like a dungeon at all. So one more. Glad these guards stay unconscious, unlike Majora's Mask. So then, is this the only one I haven't been in? Yeah, I guess it was. Yeah, so I kind of still kind of remembered how to get through this. I mean, there really aren't a whole lot of places you can go. You just gotta remember which doors you've been in and came out of. Alright, good night, B-Dude. Thanks for stopping by. And there we go. No longer a prisoner. We are all free. Shiro. I have the Lens of Truth. Don't have magic. Exalted Naburu. Yeah, so that's not a random item. That'll always be the same. Yeah, someone showed me this. I don't know if... Was this in the original game? Apparently, if you look at her, her clothes change to your tunic, so you can... I can make her... Yep, there it is. She's ready to go. I can do some of this. I could probably do all of this. This is another thing I heard people say that a lot of people aren't a fan of the training ground, but I never really had a problem with it. that Stalfos are kind of dumb in this game. They just kind of like let you circle them for a little bit. Good. Foes who stall. Oops. Yeah, the bathroom stall. So apparently you need the long shot for that one, so it's a good thing I got the long shot. Gotta love how you can just kind of like just take as many hits as you want before really needing to worry in Zelda games once you have the hearts for it. Is this the last one? Yes. In the bathroom stall. Only lyric I remember from that song. Doing a spin attack isn't super effective when you don't have magic yet. Oh, hey, White Wolfos. Nice of you to be a regular enemy before being a mini-boss later. Oh! Everybody Stalfos. Okay, so... Thank God getting the gold gauntlets doesn't make it so you can't push what you'd normally need the silver gauntlets for. Okay. Well, I don't have Lens of Truth, so let's just feel around for it. There it is. Oops. Let's go through the hexagon, octagon, whatever. I think there's a bunch of chests in this room, right? Yeah. Four-chested broom. Gotta be something good. 0 for 4. Yeah, guess I expected some of those. Nope. Alright, we can do Goma. Tree. And we... well, no, I still can't do Dodongo's Cavern. Just need a bomb. Bamba! Okay. Let me play... Let me play Straw Friend song. Blind the eyes. I always found it weird how, like, there's things made of stone, but you shoot the eyes and it makes like a fleshy noise, like when you're hitting an enemy. Can I get that, please? No? Great. So which enemy sounds like that? Is it do the tentacles sound like that in Jabu Jabu? Probably a bunch of enemies that sound like that, actually. Cannot get chest. Wait, I had it. Okay, good to know. Isn't there a hookshot spot? Oh. You gotta do better than that. Hey! Hey, friend! Great! Yeah, there's a lot of, like, Cyclops enemies in Nintendo. Can't have an enemy with more than one eye as a weak point. You're making it too hard for the kids. Okay, you slugs are getting flipped. You hear me? I had it up to here. I like they look all gray and ashy. Oh, can't defend with the hammer. Hammer is not a shield. Yes, okay. Is there also an eye switch behind one of these, or is that just in... Oh, yep. It's not just in Master Quest. Hey, stop that. Stay. I can't wait to go shoot some Dadangas. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to do the water trial without hover boots. Or without iron boots. I might want to put on hover boots for this. Doobie doobie doo. I'd be able to pick up that key with if I had the Song of Time. I'll be able to, like, save 2 keys. Okay, so that doesn't really do me a whole lot. Lizards for adults. Their swords look really shitty. They look too thick. Like you can't really chop, you just kind of have to poke. I can't kill you. I gotta waste my last bomb. Make sure this actually... Okay. That's good, that's good. That's no good. Just gonna not waste that then. Okay, there's one of those. Very nice. There's what, 9 keys that I need? Or there's 9 keys total, I need 7. Well, I hope whatever's in the, like, secret Lens of Truth room is the last key. Probably not gonna be. Nope. Okay. I'll just waste all these. Oh wait, there are more chests in here. It is not over. Yeah. Yeah. I can do it. So what do the ice arrows turn into? I'm gonna get all the keys. If I get one more, I can find out what that other just pick-upable key turned into. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Great! The ice arrows turned into ice. Amazing. Oh, that couldn't have been a better way to end that. Well, hold on. When did I last save state? Yeah, so I save stated here. So actually I don't even need to go through that. Let me just see what the key turned into. Probably just be a key. Okay, well, I'm not gonna get that either. In case I want to save that for later. So unless there's something in the water trial area, this area is of no use to me anymore. I do need to get up there though. I kind of wish the guards could catch me again so I could just get to that top area, but no. So, can I reach that from here? I don't think so. Nope. Don't remember what the best way to get on top of this is. It's not another climbable thing, right? No, that's gonna take me lower. Yeah, here we go. Good. We have made okay, Scarecrow song it is. Hello, Strawman. How do you do? Good to see ya. Do. Yeah. Okay. There's plenty of Skulltulas I could get here at night. Guess we'll try this. Oh boy. Oh, you were just right there, huh? Didn't just appear. So getting 1,000 points won't be hard. It's the 1,500 one that's kind of annoying. Waste. Alright, we'll have to do better. Great, yeah! Here, spend 20 rupees for a chance to win 5 rupees. Alright. There is a second reward, so let's get this. Can I please talk to you? Yeah, so I actually got an emulator, an N64 emulator working on my Android phone a few years ago. And I 100%ed this game, so... yeah, this was the worst part of that. Doing horseback archery with touchscreen controls. Oh, that was a bust. never remember which way to turn. Two bullseyes, please. God damn it. If I just shot one more arrow, I could have done that. Let's try to do a little better with that, please. Fucking 60s, man. Three bullseyes, come on. I can never, it looks like hitting like, I don't know, sometimes it feels like the bullseyes are very forgiving and other times it's not. Really? Worst minigame. I hate it so much. Why? I can never remember which way to turn. I've done it wrong every single time. I'm like, oh, now I know which way to turn. No, I still do it the wrong way. Stop getting 60s! Do it wrong again. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to hit that another time, so let me just save state there. Good minigame. Good enough. And that was a pretty much essential item. Now we can do the water temple. So, if there's anything else I really need here. I just kind of like cheated my way through that, but that's Nocturnal Shadow. That's not what I want. Just interrupt another warp song with this. I don't have Zelda's Lullaby, so I can't really do that much of the water temple. Let me... Okay, what do I need for other songs? need a water medallion for whatever the Nocturne of Shadow turned into. I need Zelda's Lullaby in order to get the Sun Song. Saria's, Epona's, Song of Storms. I need the 3 spiritual stones to get what the Song of Time now is. I could get the Requiem of Spirit. Yeah. So that's the Bolero of Fire. Wait, why am I not able to get the Bolero of Fire? Oh wait, I already... No, the Serenade of Water was the Bolero of Fire, so... I can't get what the Serenade of Water turned into, because I don't have Zelda's Lullaby. That was Prelude of Light. So what's the other warp song I need? I need whatever Nocturne is, Serenade is. I can't remember. Forest. I guess that's one of... Gonna be one of these, right? Okay, so I could do Deku Tree at least. Let me yeah, let me actually go back to Hylia. That's not what I meant to say. The let's go back to Temple of Time. How many Skulltulas do I have now? 45. Doing pretty good, pretty good. Eh! Yep, 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 yep. So I'll turn these in then. Okay. Got those bottles free. And let's see what... Okay. Alright, so... Okay, so the Forest Medallion stayed the same. I started with the fire. Okay, so the Water Medallion is... in the Shadow Temple, which I can't get into. I did that. High Mountain, so I got that. Light Medallion is in that. Yeah, so I did get that, yeah. Okay, so let's see where the spiritual stones are. I don't have any of those yet. So getting the light medallion won't really do anything, right? Oops. Okay, so Kokiri is in Dodongo. Ruby is in the Spirit Temple. And Sapphire is in Water Temple. So I'm gonna... I guess... Yeah, I'm gonna go to the I'll just do this. I don't really think there's any chests I still need to get in there. But, oh, I'm trying to take a wrong path. Okay. Okay, so I can do this. Do I have the compass in here? I don't have the compass, so I can't see where... So I might get the compass from the boss. So yeah, there's that. Oh, I thought I could do that. Oh, it's so annoying, let me tell you how to kill all of us. Let me do the trick. I'll try the trick once. Yeah, I did the trick. Oh, right. Oh, wait, I have it. I just haven't equipped it. Forgot I didn't need to push that. Oh well. Yeah, give me steak. Get, please. Nut find. Don't remember if there's a chest in here, but there is a Skulltulaw. Let me oops. Let me see if there is a chest in here. I don't think there's a chest in here. Yeah, so once again, I'm gonna save that bomb. I'm guessing I'm gonna get the compass from Gomer. It is me, Gomer. Do. Let's do another trick. Yep, thought that was gonna happen. That's why I saved. Yeah, I'm not that great at this. Really, really not. Come on, I gotta do it. There we go. You're not 2. Stop. Target the 2. Target the number 2. Oh. His nut ruined his nut. God damn it, stop giving me your nut. I just want his. It's fine, you can damage me. Just don't interrupt my nut reflection. Deflection. Yay, now I know how to defeat Queen Goma. I've never been so angry at someone for knowing one of my secrets that I gave them another secret. It's not the kind of logic I function with. Stay on target. No eggs. No eggs for you. I like how you can see the eyeball changing between its 3 colors as it's disintegrated. Yeah, there it is. There's nothing else in here, right? Okay. Let me just stop. Let me just make sure that doesn't do anything. Yes, that's what I want. Hold on. I have slingshot. Let me get this slingshot upgrade. Watch it just be what it was before. Unchanged. I didn't even talk to him with the mask. Yowza! Oh boy, I only got 10 rupees back. Instead of the 20, which I couldn't shove in my face pocket. Okay. Shit. Fuck off. Alright, here we go. Bring that down to like 26, sure. No, what? What? Go. And it is... okay. And I'm just gonna go at this speed the rest of the game. See how fast I go with super speed. Still slower than normal walking speed. Okay. Back to 100. Booby booby boob. Buy another mask real quick. Okay. Right, so I'm going to call it a night here. Next time we'll, I guess, go through the Haunted Wasteland without the Lens of Truth. Shouldn't be too bad. At least I don't need to... At least I have, like, the hook shot, so I don't need to do that stupid backflip. Okay, yeah. Alright. Yeah, so I'll start here next time. Thanks for stopping by, and everyone else who was here earlier. When will I stream again? Probably... I don't know. Probably not till next week, unfortunately, but we have more to see. Alright, well, that'll do. Where is it? Okay.